President Trump says he is pulling out of a scheduled September debate with Vice President Harris on ABC. He says he wants them to face off on Fox News, but now seeing the candidates confront each other on stage before the November election may be unlikely. Joining us now is NewsNation media contributor Colby Hall, also the founding editor at Mediaite.com. Colby, great to see you as always. So, good morning. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Wonderful. Great to have you on. This is such a hot topic all across the news media. I'm curious, how do you think the campaign should be handling all of this debate drama at this hour especially?
Well, it's fascinating. And it was sort of fascinating that Trump backed out of this debate with Harris late Friday night by saying that he agreed with Fox News, though it was a different agreement, and Fox News was completely left unaware that this was coming. They had sent a letter pitching a debate for September 17th, abiding by the same sort of debate rules that they had agreed with beforehand. He said September 4th and in an arena. And so immediately each side pounced on one another. Kamala Harris said that he backed out. The Trump campaign and his supporters said no, that he didn't back out of the debate with her. Biden had already backed out. Small but significant note here is that ABC News did not stipulate the debate participants by name. They just simply said nominees. So it remains to be seen how this all works out. Both candidates are using this to attack the other as being afraid to go on. I suspect that there will be a debate at some point. When and where it happens remains to be seen. But yeah, it's drama. And, Kamala Harris is doing very well in the polls. She's about to announce a VP. She's going to have the DNC. I suspect her momentum will continue. So I think, in 3 weeks' time, it will be Trump that will want to debate more than Kamala Harris.
So what do you make of Fox News now being the potential alternative to ABC News? And again, you outlined some of the stakes, the momentum that Harris is seeing right now. Does this make sense for her campaign? Does it make sense on Fox News? What's your take?
Well, Fox News is obviously, opinion shows are right of center, and they have a large viewership. Bret Baier and Martha MacCallum have a good reputation, right? I think there's an interesting opportunity for Kamala Harris to go on Fox News and bait former President Trump into his election denialism, which would really force Fox News moderators to correct that record, which Bret Baier did in an interview in June 23 with Trump. Because they had to pay $787 million in settlement to Smartmatic, or Dominion, I should say, last April. So I think that would be good for the Harris campaign and an argument for. I think, though, NewsNation put a letter forth to pitch a debate. I think NewsNation is a way better place for all of these debates to happen because it is more committed to a factual, journalistically pure and centrist point of view. So, I mean, I'm a company man, but I would say the best place for this debate would be on NewsNation, like they did so well with the RNC debate back in spring.
Well, we all selfishly like that pitch, Colby, so I appreciate that. Really quick, we only have a few minutes left, but do you think this could be the first time we don't see a debate before these two candidates, before people head to the polls?
I think that's a significant chance. And what will happen is, Kamala Harris will go on ABC with an empty podium, and then Trump would maybe do the same, and they'd both be town hall events. But again, I sense that both will benefit and both think that they'll be very confident in this debate. So I'm not ruling out. I think right now it's a coin toss, much like the election right now. I think it's 50-50, and we'll see. We'll know a lot more about a month from now than we do right now.
Yeah, we certainly will. All right. Always interesting. Colby Hall, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.